This is the list for the top 5 most corrupt institutions in Nigeria.
Continue.
Top 5. Number 1, Nigerian Universities or tertiary institutions. For every single one of you that have been through this process of going into a university or a polytechnic, you know for a fact that those institutions are extremely corrupt. To pass your exams, to some extent, you have to pay the lecturer some amount of money. If you don't pay the lecturer some amount of money, he's going to fail you woefully. If you don't do that, you have to give the lecturer some gifts. In the side of the women, we have what we call sexual harassment, whereby they will harass you until you give them what they want before they pass you. The only time that some of these lecturers don't joke with you is when you are extremely brilliant. And it is a known fact that everybody believes or know that you are very, very brilliant. That is why they cannot mess with you, because if they temper out your paper, they'll get into trouble. Sometimes what these lecturers do a lot of time is that they'll publish or make a 10 pages book. They'll call it textbook, and they'll make it compulsory for you to buy that textbook. In fact, they'll make it as their number one assessment. If you don't buy it, you're going to miss that assessment. And if you miss the assessment, there is every possibility that you will fail that exam. In fact, if they are marking your scripts, if you do not put comma, they will fail you. So that is another level of corruption on the other end. Number 2, NEPA. These guys in charge of Nigerian electricity. These guys are so corrupt that if they do not bring light in your area or your house or whatsoever for 2 months, they'll keep on bringing bill for you. They call it estimated billing. Whether they give you light or they don't give you light, they'll bring bills for you. That is the highest level of corruption, and the government need to look into it. Sometimes even when you want to go and buy the meter, the prepaid meter, they will frustrate you to the extent, because they're not even happy for you to buy that meter, because they love that corruption. They're not happy. There was a time I was meant to understand that the meter was there for people to go and buy, but when you go there, they will frustrate you. You will not see any meter to buy. Meanwhile, in a very good country, these meters are supposed to be free, or you're supposed to be paying instrumentally, or the money is going to be deducted from the card you are buying into that meter. But in this place, it's a different problem. I could remember there was a time we had no lights for like 4 months because our transformer was bad, but these guys will keep on bringing bills. They were bringing, even when we complained, they say it is a normal thing now. You're supposed to know. It is estimated billing that they have to bring the bill. Till this moment, that they are pestering us for us to pay that bill for the time that they did not bring lights. Sometimes they'll bring light for just 2 days. 2 days in 1 month. Sometimes maybe just 30 minutes in 1 month. 1 hour in 1 month. And they'll still bring a lot of bill for you to pay. Number 3, National Assembly. Oh God. These guys, these days, they are so corrupt that they've forgotten that most of the time the camera is always on their face. They have been stealing this money since the inception of, is it 1999, when Obasanjo was on power. They have been stealing the money, but right now, they don't know how to hide it anymore. It is very, very obvious for them. That is why they don't know how to hide it. Watch this video.
In order to enable all of us to enjoy our holidays, a token has been sent to our various accounts by the clerk of the National Assembly.
With these videos, I want to believe I'm able to convince you that this body of institution or this particular side of the government is extremely corrupt. In fact, they even suspended one particular senator for exposing them.
Some senators here, so-called senior senators, got 500 million each. I am a ranking senator, I didn't get. Did I go to the press?
This is how corrupt they are. God. Number 4, INEC. These guys are said to be independent, but we all know that these guys are not independent. It is the highest bidder that they always follow. A lot of these general elections, a lot of Nigerians believe that even some of the president that we're electing, they don't give them that seat of power. It is based on what the cabals, what the big men in Nigeria, it is based on what they choose. That is what they give them. Yes, let me not paint them bad too much. In some states, in some local governments, they do their job. But when it comes in terms of choosing the president of a particular country, they are a little bit compromised. Yes. Please, Don't judge me based on what I'm saying, because all these things I'm saying, they are on the internet. If you can just Google top 5 most corrupt institutions, you're going to see all these things. Before you people said I'm the one giving bad images to the country or whatsoever. Number 5, the Oga Patapata of them all, the Odogu of them all, is Nigerian police.
I will report you personally to the IG.
Nigerian police, they are so corrupt that even the international body had already recognized them, that these guys are so corrupt.
I don't buy business money. You know what they tell you? Sebi you say you get 5,000 naira. Na business. Sebi you say you have 5,000 naira. Oh yeah, may go for, if we see POS people, you pack, you transfer there, you collect them. You don't green now. The commander say we should collect them. Na business money. You know what they tell you? The 5,000 where you say you get, our oga say may we collect them. When we reach from there, if we see POS people, you transfer for them, you collect them.
This is what you see on a regular basis. Sometimes it is even bad. There was this particular case so many years ago. They call it Apple 6 or Apple whatever. That they said that there's this particular guys that came from club or whatsoever, that they shot them because they saw an amount of money in their boot or what, and went away with their money. That case I think is closed right now. See, that is how bad the institution is. Very, very corrupt. Yes, and this is part of the reasons why we've been advocating that Nigerian police, the least of them, or which is what we call a constable, should be taking at least $500 home. I'm talking about 500,000 naira every month, because a lot of them attach this act of wickedness and corruption to the fact that they're paying them less. Some of them, they pay them 50,000 naira. That's the least of them. I don't know what a 50,000 naira can do to a family that has a family of 4, a family of 5. And this is the person that you give rifle in the name of protecting you. These politicians are so stupid and foolish that they don't understand. And oh my goodness, how can you give somebody a rifle that you're paying just $50 in a month? And you see them, they are so loyal to them, acting like slaves in the name of trying to protect them. And these people are paying you peanuts. Nigerian police, Nigerian army are supposed to be receiving at least 500,000 naira. 1 million is not even too much. Yes. So that is why a lot of them, you see them misbehave on camera without no shame, because it is paining them and they can't even come out to even speak. When some of us speak about it, it becomes a problem. So that is the #1 corrupt institution in Nigeria. By the way, there are some extras. Note, this is not to discredit any Nigerian institution. No, this is based on what we saw on Google, and that is what we're reporting right now. I hope this will sink into your head.